Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Jeff Lunter.
I'm Raymond Toll.
And we're here, finally, with a Say Something Beautiful podcast, which isn't really Say Something, but regardless, I just felt like adding that. Today is June 30th, wow. It's tomorrow, are there 30 days in June?
Yep.
Tomorrow starts July. Wow, we're already a month in our freaking summer vacation. That's ridiculous. Sorry, Raymond. But anyways, I don't know why I'm specifically apologizing to you. If anyone's listening to this, I apologize to all of you for reminding you. But Raymond and I would greatly like to apologize for something that we promised on Thursday.
Yep. We did record it. We did, just like I said we were.
We were recording
40 minutes.
It was ridiculous.
It was
we sat there
live,
for 40 minutes live with three guests, and my camera derped up, and we lost the footage. So we apologize for that. But we are planning on having maybe a special guest or a permanent guest or something that we're going to add. Just to the fact that, I don't know, I was actually thinking this over. I was like, well, there's only two of us now. One of us is gone, we're screwed, we can't record the podcast. But if we have three, and it's not really that much. Because usually, when we tried it the other week, when we had the free comic book day, we actually had, 12 people in the room. We were like, oh my god, this is insane. We're not doing this with 12 people in the room. We gotta stop.
Yeah.
But if it's 3 people, we can get, we noticed with Charles, we can give ourselves time to talk. But, yeah. And if it's a permanent member, we can also just, if one person's gone, you can still do 2 people and everything else. Editing it isn't really that hard. I'll show you how to do it. But, as unprofessional as we are, we're actually eating right now because it shows how ever since, okay, so this weekend, I went to a drum major camp because I'm the drum major this year for the marching band, and it was basically a drum major and a dance line and an everything else camp, and I've been there I went there Sunday to Wednesday. Yeah, I got home Wednesday. Thursday, it was I don't even know Thursday, what did we do? Oh, I went to Jackie's, and then played D&D, and then Friday was yesterday, went to Cedar Point, and then today I've been working all morning. So it's we really have been the busiest people ever. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I helped my sister move last night. And I
Oh my gosh.
Until half an hour before you got home.
Yeah, I ended up getting home at 12:35, or I don't know, 12:50 or whatever last night. I just passed out. It was so bad. It was because Cedar Point, if anyone has been there, it's ridiculous. You walk around so much. I think we walked at least 11 miles yesterday.
Yeah,
just walking around
happens.
the park. But yeah, it's natural. But
Did I tell you about my walking experience the other day?
No, tell me
how much
about
I
it.
walked. Okay, so I was at Evan's house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now for anyone that's listening, because you don't know my friend Evan, he lives a street out of Brooklyn, not into real Cleveland yet, but into the beginning of Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
I walked from his house to your house, actually.
Yeah.
Then, which is down this huge street, Ridge Road. Walked back to my house, which is across Brooklyn. Walked back behind the Westbrooks towards Kyle's house. Walked back to Cece's Pizza, right across the street from Evan's house.
Jesus Christ.
Walked back to behind Kyle's house. Then walked back here to your house.
That's
I
ridiculous.
walked all that.
We need a goddamn car. I need to get my license. That's ridiculous. It gets to that point. It's just man.
It wasn't actually that bothersome either, because walking to Cece's Pizza, I sat down for 2 hours and was eating.
Oh, okay. Then
So,
that's,
I
you had
mean-
a 2-hour break.
It wasn't do all of that at once. No, hell no. It was too hot for that. No, thank you.
Before yesterday, I was a pussy for roller coasters. I did not want to ride anything because I mean Wally kind of changed that in me, but thank God for Jackie and Jackie and Kate and Kevin, all of them, because they were forcing me to ride everything. I didn't want to ride Millennium, but it was awesome, and I don't regret it. We rode everything but the Top Thrill. Now the Top Thrill dragster, I will never ride in my life. I don't care who tries to force me. It's stupid. It's basically a waste of your time. Yeah.
2 hour wait for a 3-second ride.
13
Oh,
seconds. It was ridiculous.
There's a difference.
I think Calvin went up and counted. like when he was going. I was just like, how can you think while that's happening? You're going 120 miles per hour, going like, that sucks that it's higher than the Millennium, but the Millennium is awesome. I like the Maverick too, although it hurts like a bitch.
That's my favorite.
Mantis is my favorite, the standing one.
The Maverick, the only thing the Maverick's ever done to me is hurt this leg. This one. Just this one.
Mm-hmm. We were going to go on the Millennium
here.
again. Just like a circle on your leg.
Yeah. Just where the bars go.
We were going to go on the Millennium again, but
this one's fatter than this one. My right leg's fatter than my left leg, apparently.
What?
Well, I mean, if it hurts this one, it's because it's too tight.
Yeah.
But it doesn't hurt this one.
Yeah,
so
some
that means
fat
this
ass thighs.
Fatter. Yeah, shut up.
Don't make fun of my thighs. Oh my god.
I'm trying to watch my figure.
Oh my god. But okay, we can go back a few weeks in the past.
A few weeks? You mean a month?
Month in the past. So
you went to New York. 2
reasons why we weren't doing this. I went to New York. That was 2 weeks. Those are 2 excuses why we weren't able to do it.
I was at Star Wars Day that day that he was in New York.
So he was at Star Wars Day at the library. I went to New York from like Friday. What was that? Like June. God damn it! I gotta open up the calendar.
No, we're good on.
It was like June 8th to like June 10th or 11th. I don't know. No, it was June 11th.
Yeah.
Got back then. So we didn't get to record a podcast that week.
And then I went to the aquarium. That Monday, the downtown aquarium, which isn't worth the money, guys. Don't do it.
I mean,
if you're gonna waste that money, just go to Columbus, and we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, but the way I've heard like a bunch of people talking about it. Like it's worth seeing it once. Like you pay it if it's only you and it's like a discount a day or some shit like that. It's worth seeing it once.
It's a discount
you don't
a day,
need to see
maybe depending on the discount. But $22 an adult, that's not worth it.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, it's not worth it.
Okay. But let's see. So there was that week. And then the week after.
Was that when I was in Columbus?
That was when you were in Columbus.
Okay, so Friday I went to Columbus Zoo. That was the 16th, I think.
Yeah.
I saw 2 turtles having sex.
Gonna put that as a tag.
Throw that out there. Then
It'd be really funny to witness that because they'd be like trying to do it and then like it's underwater, so they'll end up like floating away in the middle of sex.
It's funny because the one turtle was on the other turtle, and I told you this. One of the moms was with a little kid, and she was like, "Look, they're piggybacking," and my mom just started laughing because she was trying to protect that little kid's innocence.
Oh man, innocence! I remember when you used to have that.
We had that at one point.
I don't know.
I'm playing with your gun. I'm sorry.
What the hell is my gun doing? You broke it.
Sorry.
Ah well, it was just a Disney World thing.
Yeah.
Disney.
Disney World. Then the next day I went to Columbus Pride. Columbus Gay Pride Parade. And Avenue
awesome.
Q was there.
I know. I heard about that. Avenue Q is one of the best places ever. I want to see it so bad. I basically like memorized the entirety of the songs.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was singing it yesterday to Kevin. He's just like, cool. Okay. Whatever works though.
Honestly, guys, we could go into far more detail about this, but we have like another 2 weeks to cover. Because our Thursday special with quotations around it, here were 40 minutes, and 30 of it was just him talking about New York.
So yeah, I don't really want to get it. I can get into some detail in New York. I'm not going to get into all of it.
Maybe, if we have time.
Okay. Probably towards the end.
Yeah, we'll go back if we need to.
Okay. So, week after, Raymond was at the
Cleveland Pride.
And I went to the zombie walk, and it was awesome. I love how, like, at the zombie walk, they end up giving you, like, a packet of Band-Aids, which is ironic because you're dead. Yeah. But I was a survivor this year. We've been doing it for the past 3 years here in Brooklyn. And the first 2 years I was a zombie, but being a survivor, I had every single zombie chase after me. Like, I was also directing the crowd in a sense, because Mike wanted me to like make sure they went down the right route. So I was just basically doing the Shaun of the Dead thing, like on me, let's go, come on, just screaming at the top of my lungs. And I bought 2 water guns from 2 like dollar water guns from what the hell was it called, Dollar General.
Yeah.
Like before I got there, I was like, oh, this works, whatever. But yeah, it was actually pretty awesome. Probably one of the funner zombie walks we've done.
Yeah, and then
There's like a lot of kids there, though. There were so many.
Was that last week?
What? That was not last week. Last week I was at the camp.
Really? No.
Cleveland Pride was 2 weeks.
No, it was last week. It was 23rd.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, and then I went to the camp afterwards.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh my god. When I
yeah,
went to
because remember I got back and you were like, no, the camp's not till tomorrow morning. I was like,
oh yeah, and you're just like, oh, you're here. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought you were leaving.
But okay, I
And then you went to the camp.
the camp was ridiculous.
Did I do anything special when you were at the camp?
Did you?
I don't know.
I heard my mom's like apparently there were like some drama with TJ's family. I heard about that, but other than that, that's stupid as fuck.
Should we talk about the car crash before you go into your camp?
Oh, wow, that was extremely loud, and I'm sorry for that, but yes, we must go into that.
The car crash, okay.
My claps are supersonic.
So we're just all chilling at Jeff's house around the fire like we usually do, and it was getting late around 10 o'clock. I was starting to get bug bites, so I was like, hey, I'm gonna go inside for a minute and then calm these bugs down, because David wanted to go inside too. David and Kim did.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll go in with you guys. So I go in before they do, and I take my shoes off, and then I hear screech. I was like, I put my shoes back on and walk outside, and like everyone in your neighborhood is like piling to that area. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was
like a
actually
bunch
pretty
of
cool.
zombie
Like I was
beetles.
sitting there, and Jackie and I like heard the impact. Where it's like, what the fuck? And we got up and like ran around and looked around the house. Car screeches off. They pushed what happened was these people like zipped around a corner and they pushed my neighbor's car up like 15 feet.
Yeah.
But it's a truck, so any big car that gets hit, the car that hits it is gonna be a lot more damage than like their headlight came off, half of their thing was like broke, half their windshield was like cracked or whatever, like half their car was just indented, and we were freaking out.
We were actually my friend Kyle, our friend Kyle and I actually followed. They were leaking an antifreeze trail, so we were following it, being all detective-like, and finding car parts along the trail. And we took it back to the people, and they're like, yeah, just put it in that pile. There was a pile. There's a good, like, quarter of the car just sitting
Quarter
there in
of the
pile.
truck bed, yeah.
And so I was like the car's headlight cover popped off. And that was my souvenir. They said we could take anything if we wanted it. So I took that because it was just a little tiny crack in it, and it just literally just popped off.
I took the light bulb.
So
There was a like intact light bulb for the headlight still there, and I was like, wow, this is surprising.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what happened.
And then
It was ridiculous. We were freaking out though because our cars were like parked along the street and they're racing past them and screeched around the corner. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, my car's gonna get hit." David's like, "Please don't hit the Honda. Please don't hit the Honda." He's like freaking out, but oh well.
And then Jake and I went around at 2 o'clock in the morning driving around because he was bored. And it's ironic because he said, I don't want to go home because there's drunk drivers on the street. But then we spent in what?
Hand me my gun. It's like flashing. It's probably gonna die.
And we spent like an hour just driving around. And we actually saw a hobo dude. Maybe he wasn't a hobo. But I don't know. He looked like a hobo. And he was sleeping in a bus stop with his hand down his pants. And then we actually passed by him again, like 45 minutes later. He was still sitting there. He was actually sitting up awake, but his hand was still in his pants.
Damn hobos. What can you do with them, though?
I don't know.
I didn't know there were hobos in Brooklyn. Was it in Brooklyn or Cleveland?
It was in Brooklyn. It was right in front of Marcos.
Oh. Oh.
That bus stop right there.
Wow. That's ridiculous. I didn't know hobos existed. But oh well.
What else do you think why else do you think we see all those, like, couches in the woods?
Drunk teenagers? I don't know.
Yeah,
Just
that
making
does sound like
assumptions.
something we might do, even though we're not drunk teenagers.
Well, we did carry a couch onto my
Yeah.
porch and, like, slept on
In
it
the
for a day.
rain.
In the rain. But it was worth
We're
it.
like, yeah, it's a 70s show.
That was
man.
dumb.
13-year-olds.
Yeah, we were dumb. But well.
Hey, be stupid while you're young, so you have good stories to tell when you're old.
Exactly. I mean, that's what this podcast is, like, stories at this point.
Yeah.
Although we can do some releases. Like, are there any releases coming out that you're pumped about? Other than Ratchet & Clank, I know that's for a fact. We've talked about that.
2, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Borderlands 2 is
That
fucking...
comes out September 18th. Resident Evil 6 comes out October 2nd, which is my birthday.
Yay!
Happy birthday, here's a giraffe.
Shut the hell up. God dang it, I hate that.
That's the official cover art.
But still, it's like...
It bothers me. It's
Giraffe
darksome.
getting a blowjob.
Dead Space 3 comes out in February.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that, because it's going to include co-op.
Is it?
Yep.
How the hell? Is it gonna be like
There's
Resistant
actually-
2 co-op? Like they're
No.
gonna taunt you with it and be like,
No,
you're
no,
actually doing missions.
I was actually, because you're on demand, I was actually watching G4 stuff, and they had a bunch of E3 stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was watching the Dead Space thing, and they were like, it's this other character, like, you can play solo if you want, and it'll stay a solo story, but if you want to play with the other character, then, like, if you want to play co-op, small details will change, and dialogue will change and stuff, to compensate for the co-op character.
You two.
Well, no, because the co-op character has the, his own story.
Oh, does he?
Like, not his own campaign, but, like, he has a story behind it.
Oh, I thought they were going to, like, different areas, like, and then you guys, like, end up meeting up or something.
No.
Split screen, right?
Yeah.
Or is it gonna do, like, how Lego is? Lego Star Wars and things like that.
I hope it's not like that.
That was hard.
Yeah. Split screen's much better.
Especially when you're trying to progress with, like, a 10-year-old playing with you, or, like, probably, like, a 6 or 5-year-old.
Yeah.
You can't.
Split screen's better.
But
Like Borderlands, like split screen, because Eric likes to loot everything, and I like to just go ahead and get missions done. So he can loot everything while I'm getting the experience.
Woo!
Because split screen.
Mm-hmm. I like split screen in most campaign games, because it's like, you don't have to do exactly what the other person's doing.
The only one I didn't mind split screen not being in was Little Big Planet. I thought they did it fine, because it's a side-scroller.
Oh, yeah.
So...
But then again, it kind of had the same problem that Star Wars did. You're trying to get to a certain area, and if someone's not in the camera,
if you're not in the camera.
No, yeah, but in general, if like someone's not in the camera, it stretches the camera and like tries to go to both of you, and then you can't progress because that person's like so far back. And I don't know. I think in Lego Star Wars 2 they tried to fix that. But look at us talking about. Look at us being nostalgic. But let me talk about this camp I went to. It was kind of ridiculous. When we got there, it was like on a Sunday morning. We ended up going to
Sunday morning. Sorry, SpongeBob reference.
Yeah.
Nostalgia.
Love it. Just like the Krusty Krab pizza and stuff like that. And the Pinky Out, I have not been able to stop since I've seen that episode.
If you hear crunching, I'm eating tortilla chips.
Sorry about that.
Like we said, we actually have somewhere to be right now, except we're doing this to be nice and actually do it for once.
Yeah, we're gonna fall back into the pattern we had a few weeks ago. A month ago, sorry.
Yeah.
A few weeks makes it sound more, but then again, a month is longer than a few weeks. But who cares? But so like we got there, and these camp counselors, like they're so happy. I don't like happy people. We got there like G-O-O-D-M-O-R-N-I-N-G, good morning, and we're just like, I turned Sullivan. I'm like, can I just leave? I don't want to be here. I was just like, oh man. But it was one of the funnest things I've ever. Excuse me, one of the most educational and.
It's because he was around a bunch of gay guys.
Oh. In my defense, I was the only straight guy there, so I couldn't help it. At least my roommate wasn't gay. I'm just saying that because I don't. But
You had a roommate?
Yeah, I had a roommate. Everyone had roommates.
What was his name?
His name was Jordan
It wasn't
Sherman.
Wallace.
No, it was Jordan Sherman. It was not Wallace. Raymond texts me while I'm there. He's like, "Hey, my name's Wallace, and I was checking out your ass." I was just like, "Oh God." Your name's Jeff, right? Oh, that's a nice name.
How hard did you laugh at that?
I was like, we were in the middle. We were walking back from lunch, and I was like, "Ah!" And then everyone's just like, "What the fuck?" But whatever.
I do my best.
So I didn't like end up talking to like guys. Well, I talked to them, but I didn't make friends with them. Except my roommate. We talked for like 2 hours about our bands and stuff. But so I made friends with a bunch of girls. It was kind of odd. I was like, wow. I don't know where I'm going with that. But
Wow,
I found
girls
out
can actually be nice and not stupid.
we're not. Yeah, I'm used to stupid girls like the horror cats, like stupid band girls, horror cats. That's
Yeah.
the instant. That's the first thing comes to
Horror
mind. There are
Every
no.
time I think of them, I think of the bus. When I screamed at them and
That was
I
awesome.
shut them all up.
Because it was Kelsey Tankersley, and she's like a cunt. Maybe not all of them are horror cats. Some of them are actually really cool. But
Meh.
like it was funny because Hannah Bishop was talking to me. She's all like, "Jeff, was there any sweat on your brow last night?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "It was really hot. Were you sweating?" I'm like, "Well, not really. There wasn't any sweat on my eyebrows." She's like, "Because that's because your roommate licked it off." I was like, "Oh my God!" And she posts on my wall on Facebook. She's like, "Sweaty eyebrows" or something like that. I was like, "The fuck!" But yeah, they taunted me. The Hurricanes always sat next to each other, and I was just like, "Well, I'm branching out and meeting new people." So I was like, okay, whatever
Good on
works.
you. That's what we normally do anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So I met like 14 people. I don't even know. No, actually like 40 people. Because
Yeah, I know. I've been like seeing your Facebook. He's friends with this person, this person, this person. Like,
now I have 358. Woo!
like looking at this list, like you're friends with like 30 people now.
Raymond's just like looks at like some of them like hot tat 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 tat. Oh well.
Yeah.
Like they'll
No,
listen to our podcast.
Actually, I haven't yet.
Oh, I invited 30 more people. I have friends with 30 more people, and they moderately like me. Maybe we should introduce them to our podcast.
Yeah, you should, because they're your friend.
Yeah. I'll be like, I'll
And then
advertise
I'll
it
add
and
them
be
on-
like,
whoever-
everyone.
Whoever likes it, I'll add them on my real account.
Yes. It's weird though. Like originally, like when you used to do group pages and stuff on Facebook, you like added them as a friend. I don't even know. You were still. It wasn't like you're not that account. You were your account. Like you were your normal account, but you were in control of it. I think that still exists, but I like the pages because you can track what's going on.
Yeah.
I love how our likes went down to 28 and then shot up to 32. I'm like, what? I was like, oh,
Did it
okay.
really?
Yeah, they went down. I was like, oh no, what did we do wrong? Oh wait, we haven't posted a podcast in a month.
Yeah.
Makes sense. But
oh well. We got one now.
well, hell yeah, this is what's up. We're trying to compensate due to the lack of. We would compensate by doing like, hey, let's do a 40-minute podcast, but
then his
we
camera.
tried that, and then
His camera.
yeah, my camera's actually messing up a lot lately. I have to work with it. I don't know if it's water damage or.
There
I don't
it is.
even know what it is.
It's right there.
No, that's not it.
Oh, it's not?
I have like 4 cameras. I don't know if you noticed. I have this
One.
thing,
2.
this thing, then my actual camera, and then my mom's camera. This is some derp camera. I don't even know what this is. I think I took this from someone. Yeah, I have a lot of cameras.
Yeah, he does. We used to record a lot, that's why.
I used to have a video tape camera. That was really fun.
Alright, yes.
Random ass skits. Oh yeah. Or random ass shit then. Because we were younger. We changed it to skits afterwards. Like a couple years ago. When Charles joined it.
But what was it before?
Random ass shit.
Oh.
Because we were recording with my webcam. And yeah. I'm like moving everything around. It's probably screwing up with the microphone. But whatever. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh yeah, and if you hear a constant buzzing in the background, it's a fan.
I am not sitting in my room without a fan on. Like, it's literally
And if you can't hear me,
probably
it's because I'm
around,
naturally
like,
quiet in the fan.
105.
So, I'm sorry.
That's why I turned up the volume a little bit.
Really.
So that part where I clapped is literally going to break someone's speakers.
Yeah, with your supersonic claps.
Oh, yeah. You want to talk? No, we talked about that in the podcast before.
Yeah.
When we were sitting there at the
But I'm
banquet.
referencing it again.
But who cares? They're
Yeah,
supersonic.
because the horizon.
Horizon. All across the horizon. Let's hope she listens to the podcast and gets
Bring
pissed
me
at
the
us.
horizon.
Oh, God, that band's terrible. But Horizon's good. Just kidding. I hate both of them. But, hey, hand me that blue thing on the ground, can you?
Was that a sponge?
That No, the thing next to it. The thing that we got from band. It's literally a voice box. Like, okay, so we did a fundraiser a few years back, and
Wait,
it like,
I'm gonna keep pressing buttons.
oh god, this is gonna be. These are reasons. I don't know why I'm doing this, but these are like reasons for. It's like to get off the phone, or something. When
Are you
someone-
serious?
You play It's like, I'm sorry, there's a cop at my house or some shit or whatever. Like, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I gotta go.
Oh. Oh!
Like, I'm sorry, someone's at the door.
They should have just hit the knock. Because Chinese people don't knock and say, Chinese food, delivery!
Delivery.
That's what it says.
Delivery.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind.
Whoops.
Hey, that was that
No,
one
no, no.
night. No. You did it wrong.
There's like a combination with it that's really funny. I'm sorry we're doing this.
What's this?
Wait, what?
The car crash?
Oh!
Because Asians are bad drivers.
Jesus Christ. Okay, let's stop messing around with this. I don't know why I just randomly grabbed it. We can play with it later. But, let's see. What else? Do you want to talk about anything else?
Oh, I'm sure there's more stuff we can talk about. Like, you know how, like, most of our friends hadn't seen Scott Pilgrim yet.
What? What?
Remember how I told you about that?
No, you did not tell me about
Yeah, I
that.
did. I took it to
I'm
him. I took it to
pissed.
Don's house. So Don, Kyle, Kelly, Alex, David, and Kim could see it.
You took it to there?
Yeah.
Oh. Could let me know.
Don is cosplaying as Todd. Because he has the same exact base as him. Like the same exact one.
That's awesome. That's probably one of the coolest movies I've ever seen. But then again, Mallrats is my favorite.
I took that to Kelly's yesterday, so Kelly and Kyle could see that.
What, Mallrats?
Mm-hmm.
Like a boss. I have all these good movies.
I know. That's why I'm like, yes, he has it. Awesome. Take.
Hot Fuzz, Dogma.
I'll have to take Dogma some other day.
I'll go with you. I want to watch Dogma again.
Like, no. I had forgotten about the topless psychic part in Mallrats.
Oh, with the 3 nipples?
Yeah, and then it was like Ivana, the topless psychic. I was like, oh god, guys, get ready for this. And Kyle's like, yeah.
Yay, boobs!
Right. Yeah.
It's kind of awkward watching any movie that has, like, boobs in it around a female.
I don't
like,
care.
that's just me. Probably.
I don't care.
I'm just like, well, it's funny, yesterday, on the way back
She took
from...
it, no. She took the thing down, right? And Kyle saw it, he was like, oh!
You have a third nipple? You have a third nipple? I didn't even notice. Like,
what the hell are you talking about? It's right there!
I love that movie. Oh my god. I think that's when, that's probably, what's his name? The guy who plays My Name is Earl. It's probably one of his shining moments in his career. I don't care if it's one of the first movies he did. Shining moment. And then he went off to do fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's like, come on.
Was that the same guy?
It's the same guy.
Oh.
All the same guy.
Wow. Alright then. And then,
I don't even know what Dante's doing. Like his actor? Grant.
Oh. When you said Dante, I thought of, you know, your cousin.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
What's his name? Alan Rickman? No.
No,
that's
Snape.
That's Snape.
Pull out, actually, no, it's not gonna show on that either. It would show it on Clerks 2.
Yeah, it would, if only I had Clerks 2. That's another movie purchase I have to go to. We have to get, like, basically all of Kevin Smith's movies.
Yeah. We need to get Giant Silent Bob Strike Back. I think my mom has it,
Have you seen that movie?
No.
You have not seen that movie.
Yeah.
I grew up to that movie. So you get that basically
up
explains
to,
why I swear a lot.
I grew up to, not that movie.
What movie?
I grew up to a lot of movies. Like, I grew up to Land Before Time.
I love those movies. Oh my gosh. Is it bad? I'm sure everyone's going to end up commenting and being like, the fuck? But I've never seen a Disney movie, and you know this. But I just felt like saying it for everyone else to know. I mean, I've watched Little Mermaid.
Oh, man.
And I've watched Hercules because we watched it on the bus, and I fucking love that movie. It's hilarious. Hades is my favorite.
Have you seen Lion King?
Not seen Lion King. It was funny. Also at the camp, we were just chilling in the lobby, and we had this TV, and people were watching Lion King. I'm like, I haven't seen this movie. There were people dancing to a song, and they stopped and looked at me like,
yeah, that'll happen.
Fuck?
That'll happen.
I'm just like,
they're probably dancing to Hakuna Matata.
Yeah.
It means no worries
for
the rest of your days.
I know all the songs, just don't know the movie.
It's all problem.
I was singing I Can Show You the World yesterday.
You've never seen
and
Aladdin.
Jackie's like, stop. You haven't seen that movie. You fell asleep to it. You don't deserve to.
I fell asleep to that.
Yeah, you fell asleep, and she keeps saying, I did. I was like, well, she's like, you can't sing that. You didn't even see the movie.
I mean, I've seen the movie before, though.
I think, I gotta be right back, because this is bothering now on me. I have a feeling Jackie might have texted me. I'll be right back. I gotta grab my phone. I think it's downstairs.
You did that.
Yeah,
Tell me if I have a missed call from my mama.
Okay.
So, at Columbus, guys, I took Jeff's chair, so if I'm louder now, it's because the microphone's right in front of me. Columbus, at the Pride Parade, I got lucky. There was these wheel spinny things. I spun it, and I was a winner. And I won 2 screening passes to see The Amazing Spider-Man early, which I'm gonna do Monday, hopefully, if someone takes me.
Oh, it's Monday?
Yeah, because my daddy, can't. My daddy. Nom nom nom. Okay, Jeff wants his chair back, so I'm gonna be quiet again.
No, don't be quiet. Scream!
Okay!
Jesus, it's almost as loud as my cap. Clap, clap. Okay, no, stop. Stop. We lost 3 viewers.
Oh well.
They just clap on the podcast. They're fucking stupid. Ah, well.
I tell you about how we caught a wild sex party in the woods.
What the fuck? I think you did, but tell the audience.
So I was with Kyle and Kelly, our 2 friends,
Mm-hmm.
and we're exploring through the woods like we normally do. And actually, before I get into the wild sex party, there's another story I gotta tell you about in the woods.
Oh shit.
We saw this guy with his kids, and well, the way he was positioned, it looked like he was jerking off. And, like, because his hand was going, like this.
Ew.
And we were like, that dude's, like, jacking off to his kids. What is this? So, like, we got closer, and he was wringing out a shirt. Like, he wasn't actually doing that. He was wringing out one of the... Because he was, like, teaching them how to swim or something in a little river thing.
Ew!
Yeah, I know.
Ew! Of all the freaking places, they're gonna take him to a creek that's probably is, like...
Because they were in their diapers, and he was wringing out their
How
clothes.
old were they?
I don't know. Like 2, maybe?
You're gonna drown your damn kids in a creek that's filled with radiation. Good job, sir. I applaud your ass, but I'm not going to because it disrupts the audio. But, no.
And then, yeah, I'm the douchebag of this. Which is funny, because I'm not normally the douchebag. I'm usually the nicer one.
You're a douche. Okay, never mind. Go.
But, then another time, we were coming back through the woods, and, there's this, like, little area where there's, like, a fire pit, and there's, like, these makeshift benches out of, like, logs and stuff. It's the pothead fire pit.
Stupid.
That's what we can call it, because that's where they go to, like, you know, smoke and stuff. And, we were walking back, and, to get out of the woods, we have to go over these rocks and stuff, and you can see down into that fire pit. Well, Kyle stopped, and he was like, either someone's wearing really, really short shorts, or that's a thong. And, apparently there's this person walking around in a thong with 2 or 3 guys sitting down. And, we went by the woods the next day, because we go by the woods a lot. It's something that's, like, one of the main things we do. Mm-hmm. We went through there, and we actually found a used condom. So we had actually seen part of a wild sex
you didn't
party.
sit there and, like, record it like a creeper?
No.
Oh, okay.
We didn't have a camera.
Damn.
Wait, I have my 3DS.
You moron! No, just kidding.
But, yeah, we had actually caught part of a wild sex party.
I'm sorry. I mean, it's probably like idiot. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. But anyways, I'm never going. 3 things to remember: Cedar Point. Don't ever ride the top thrill, unless you want to like die. I don't even know what I was talking about. I was just trying to find a way to conclude this. Unless you want to talk about more, because we got to get to that grad party.
Oh yeah, we do. What time? Ooh.
It's like 2 o'clock. It started at 1. I mean, usually you're supposed to be late.
I have to give Amy a big hug.
Yeah. Is she gonna go with Alex's?
Yeah.
Is she going there? Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. It will be uploaded.
Like we said, we apologize for the month hiatus. It's just, you know, we've been really busy, as you can tell.
We basically
we pretty much just told you what we've done. Like, we didn't go into detail about it. Like, if we went into detail about it, this would probably be a 3-hour-long podcast.
Yeah.
And we're not doing that. I'm sorry. We have to get to this grad party.
Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Next week, we're going to fall back into the same things that we've been doing.
Yeah.
Fall back in the usual routine, talking about releases and things we're looking forward to, and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast.
This is us. This is Raymond Holt.
This is Jim Lunger, and
we're done. Bye.
adieu.